What is up, everybody?
It's like he's still here, even if he's not here.
Oh yes, he is. He is with us in spirit. Jake might be running late. We'll see if he makes it. You know, family comes first. So, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. Uh,
I've been kind of
oh,
busy. You been busy?
oh, dude, we can get into that because I'm I've made this joke before. Like I have those days or weeks where I'm just ready to quit. It's just too damn busy. Are
You
you
need to
getting
learn
there?
how to manage your. You need to learn how to manage your calendar.
I'm not good at that. I'm just like piling everything on and
I
trying to
mean,
get through it.
I mean, seriously, like if you can do 4 calls in a day, schedule
Hmm.
4 calls, and then when they keep coming in, you go to the next day, and you do that to a certain degree. You need to give
Yeah.
yourself time to get home and eat and bathe and just take care of yourself.
You know what well, I don't know. You obviously also you said you don't I don't think you work. I mean, you don't like to take a lunch. I have that habit too. My dad has that habit too. I know that's not a good thing, but then at the end of the day you're like, crap, I'm working late. I haven't eaten
Starving.
yet.
Yeah, I'm starving by the end of the day, but all honesty, I do better if I don't. It helps me to control my weight a little bit because
Oh,
I
dude.
like the sweets. I like the sweets, so if I skip lunch, I might eat an ice cream or something later on to I don't know.
um yeah, I mean, I pick up food, but I try to make sure that I mentioned this in my last video, like not the greasy fast food. I try to pick up either like a simple cold sandwich or something else, and not Subway. Somebody made that comment. I was like, no, I stay away from Subway. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about going back to like packed lunches or something, just to stay away from like the Jack in the Box or the Wing Stop or whatever else is out there.
Yeah, I would when I would go for fast food, I would try to get a chicken sandwich. I felt like that was
Yeah,
a more safe bet. You know what I mean? For some reason, I felt like that was healthier, and now I don't
kinda,
even eat that.
kinda. Yeah, I used to get like my go-to was a because we have a ton of Jack in the Boxes around, so I would get that teriyaki bowl. It's just grilled chicken and some rice. I was like, that's not too bad.
You know, they just built 2 Jack in the Boxes here within the last year.
Oh, you guys are actually getting stuff. Maybe soon.
Look,
Maybe soon you'll get a
where
Best
I live,
Buy.
no, look, where I live is real small, and we don't have a Best Buy. We don't have a Best Buy mobile. And if we get like companies coming in for investment, it's always something like a Jack in the Box, like some kind of franchise or
Oh, okay.
food service or something like that. Those are all the new businesses that are coming. And the big business that has been here is actually leaving. We had Merck Chemicals here. We had Cooper Tire here. The
Hmm.
last one left is Procter and Gamble, and they've been having difficulties too.
Which is crazy. But I don't know. You live out there in the middle of nowhere, I guess. It just
Yeah,
sucks because you've mentioned not being able to go to Best Buy and like look at stuff because like buying a camera or computer or whatever it is. I just had that
yeah.
issue like with who is it, Lowe's. Like when I want to go look for a Klein tool that comes out, I can't find the damn thing to look at it and feel it and see if I want to buy it. I got to order it. I hate that.
Yeah. A lot of stuff's like that around here. We don't have a Circuit City. We don't have
Kurt,
anything to buy.
nobody has a Circuit City anymore.
Really? Are they out of business?
Yeah, we
I
had
mean, we
we
just
used
don't have any place to buy that kind of technical stuff
yeah,
anymore.
man, back in the day that was a like we had everything like Circuit City. Radio Shack, obviously Best Buy, and I would just go over there and just like window shop all the time.
Yeah.
Uh, what is up, Modern Comfort? Neil C. Vids, Randy, Jason, Victor, Refrigeration Devil. Yeah, he's the one that told me not or to stay away from Subway. Eddie, Unkmeister, a lot of guys, J.K. Marshall, everybody popping in. Rudy, what's up? Mike B, what is up, everybody? Uh, Subway used to be that healthy option, right? The what was that dude's name? Jarrett didn't turn out too good for Subway.
Well, what's it? Is it no longer healthy or something? I mean, why are y'all against
I'm
it?
pretty sure it was a sham. Like, I don't think he lost all that weight because of Subway.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of that campaign, that advertising campaign, you don't think the food's any good?
Not really. It's not my favorite. Now, because before we only had Subway, so like we were like a smaller town. Now we have everything, so I'm pretty happy about that. So before it was, if you wanted a sandwich, you had to go to Subway. Now we got Jimmy John's, we got Jersey Mike's, we got like Schlotsky's. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. We have a few of those. We have all these sandwich shops now, and that are much better options.
Well, our Jimmy John's, we got a Jimmy John's not, well, I guess it's been about 5 years now. But it seems like every time I eat at Jimmy John's, I'm hungry in about 2 hours.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
Public subs number one. Um, well, this was my thing. I was gonna say I know I've heard this somewhere that Subway doesn't use. I know like in their tuna, there's been controversy. Like they don't use real tuna or real meat in their products. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what that
Oh, I hadn't
means.
heard all that. I
Yeah, I
hadn't
don't
heard
know.
all that.
Have you ever had? I know. Maybe Jake has. He says he's gonna try and pop on. Uh, because I was a college kid not too long ago, right? When I was younger and I lived with my parents, like I was spoiled because we had all these Mexican restaurants. We'd always like pick up some nice food, living the life, and then you go out on your own and it's like what can I afford? I started going to like Jack in the Box 99-cent tacos, like the fake tacos is what we called them. Um I don't know if you've ever had that kind of food. Like the it does it's supposed to be ground beef, but it doesn't look anything. It looks like paste. And when you can't afford anything as a college kid, I mean those they're pretty good.
Oh my word! You know, it kind of sounds like the chili that comes on my chili dog sometimes.
It does look like that, exactly like that, but it's supposed to be ground beef.
Oh
Me and my
my!
buddies used to go, and I think one time they had some promotion going on where you would go to the gas station for something and you would get half off. There were 50-cent tacos. I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, oh my!
I got into fast food very heavy when I was in college because like that was the cheap, and it sucks that it's that way. Like all the fast food is cheap, all the healthy food is freaking expensive. And forget trying to like stock up on eggs to in this day and age.
Oh my word! I try to avoid the egg section altogether because there's always about six women standing around having a midlife crisis about these eggs, and it causes congestion right there. So I avoid the whole section.
You mean that happens everywhere where people just stop in the aisle and have a whole ass conversation or
It
issue
happens
with
right
something?
there in that corner all the time, and I've been there too many times. I avoid it.
It's like we're all trying to shop here and they want to have a conversation right now. What is up, Nasty? Grande meal from Taco Bell's with a buddy or two. Hey, I was introduced to Taco Bell in college too. I never ate that growing up.
I've never eaten at Taco Bell.
Well, they're not cheap anymore. I can tell you that. I haven't been either, but like I've noticed they don't have their extremely cheap. I don't think anybody does actually. Like McDonald's or Taco Bell, like nobody has their like dollar menu anymore.
I have heard many bad things about Taco Bell, and I've never tried it.
uh, if you're hungry and broke, it's pretty good. I wish we had a Publix. I'm not familiar with Publix. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, we got a Publix. Did I just mention it?
No, they're
Um,
talking about it in the chat.
yeah, I must have mentioned it when I talked about the egg section. We have a Publix here. Yeah, we've got one in Albany and one in Leesburg.
Oh, so that's a grocery store.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, I used to do that too. Go to the grocery store and get a sandwich that they had in the front, take it home for lunch. Oh, Eddie's like, I miss Whataburger. The A1. I guess we're gonna go on a little food rant right now, but the A1 Thick and Hearty was my favorite burger, and they have yet to bring it back. They have that stupid sweet and spicy one. It's like Chinese type of sauce in it. I want the A1 back.
it sounds good.
I it's that it was really good. I actually go now and I just make it at home. I go buy the A1 sauce. That's the burger sauce. And then when we cook out and make burgers, I make my own. It's the way to go.
That's something I need a grill. I do. I don't have a grill. All the
Yeah,
toys and stuff I have, and I don't have a grill.
you don't have a little area for your barbecue needs?
Oh, I got a great area for it. And
No
I've
grill?
got what people who lived here before used this little
Oh, that
pavilion as a bar. So
but
I
you
could
ain't
probably fit one inside the bar and grill right there and have a place where people could sit around me. I just hadn't gone to get one.
see, I have a lot of open space here. So we do have a barbecue. We do actually have like a little tradition. We barbecue every Saturday evening. Kids are out there with us. I'm making whatever they want, like burgers, hot dogs, and then I make us like fajitas or ribs or something like that. And we do that every week. And I just got kind of roped into it, and now it's our little tradition here.
That's
Um,
pretty.
yeah, it works out. I mean, it's our thing every week now. And the only thing is like it's a big open area with a barbecue pit. I have yet to get because I've been looking at like gazebos and different things to kind of build a little spot where you can hang out and all that. I just
Is
took one
it
of our.
real barbecue pit?
It's a grill master, right? I think that's what it's called.
Oh, I thought you said barbecue pit.
Well, it's a barbecue. It's not a propane one. It's not a gas one. Is that what you mean?
You're not understanding what I'm thinking. When you say barbecue pit, I think about a hole in the ground with
Oh,
burning
okay.
embers and a pig roasting over the top of it.
Yeah, literally no. It's a grill master, I guess. It's a I never got into the gas ones, but I have a charcoal one, and that's what we fire up. I've been trying to get like a little area built out at some point to hang out there. I just took one of our old TVs and I mounted it to this little portable rolly thing, and I have a TV out there now. I just don't have anything covering it. HVACr, buy a grill and I'll come over and cook.
Cool deal. All right.
Yeah, here we barbecue a lot because my in-laws are just always making like steaks, and like they make the good stuff. They make the brisket, the steaks. Her brothers do all that. I just make fajitas and ribs on this side.
Well, hey, a lot of times on Friday, there's a Mexican food truck that comes from one of our local Mexican restaurants down at the corner. and I like to stop there on Fridays and get fajitas or something like that to bring home. So we have like a Mexican food night that's starting to take shape here.
Uh oh, hold on. I forgot how to do this. 2 and 1. Boom. Look who made it. Why are you so damn close to this?
That's how to make an entrance, bro.
What is up? We are all complete now. Here, move this
We are
over.
complete. Hold on, let me
How's it going?
flip this hat. Oh, it's going, bro. It's tis the month, the season, guys. Jeez Louise, man.
Well,
Getting busy.
we were talking about food, but we can get into the work stuff now.
Food, yeah. My wife is taking my. She had to take her. She got a double ear infection, so she had to take her
Double.
on that.
Damn.
Double. By the way, my thing's only on 8%, so I'll probably die.
Dude.
Well,
Bro, it was a day. It was a day, fellas. I'm sorry.
I
Anything
understand.
anything with work?
Yeah, work. Been getting home all week around 6. Today I was home a little earlier, but I have a project that I'm doing in the garage, and I was putting this shit together. And I just totally blanked on the time because my wife was taking Lil, and then the boys were like, just being boys playing outside. I'm like, ah, shit, gotta feed the kids, and
Life.
here we are. Yeah, straight up. And so that brings me to drink the kids.
Prime.
Like, bro, the ice machine's not working so well, and I'm just hot and thirsty. So this will do.
There you go. Stay hydrated. We were just talking about Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, all these other incredible restaurants.
Incredible. The
No, I was telling.
go-to, like, is this like as terrible as they are?
No, I was just telling Kurt, like, because we're talking about like things in his town. I was like, oh, because he's like, we got a
Mm,
couple of Jack in the Boxes now, and I was like, well, when I was a college kid, broke, we used to get those fake tacos that they sell. Right, there used to be like $1. I don't know what they are now. It's like the ground beef that looks like paste and all that. And
the best.
people were bringing up Taco Bell, and I'm like, yeah, when you're broken in college, you go for that stuff.
Shit ain't cheap no more, though. That's the
That's what
thing.
I
You
was.
know what I
That's what
mean?
I was saying. Nobody has their dollar menu anymore. I don't think everything's like super. Like what back then was pricey is like that's a deal now, like $5.
I'm hitting Chipotle. I mean, you can get a damn bowl still for $10. Just get you can load the shit up out of that. Get 4 pounds of food. You know,
Yeah, we're
that's
well.
the way to go.
I mentioned it in my last video because I was like, I'm trying not to eat out all the time, and I was like, but if I do, I pick up like a sandwich or something simple. And
Shut up,
refrigeration devil was like, stay away from Subway. I was like, yeah, I'm not going there.
dog. What a dog.
And he's like, yeah, thanks for the super chat, man. I love the fact that we can talk about other things besides HVAC. It shows that we're actually real people, right?
That's right.
Straight up. That's right. That's right.
So can we talk about the fruity situation or no?
Oh yeah, nah. I mean, I'm cool with that. So everybody, if you haven't checked out one of my videos recently, I had one that was called, catching the scam in the act, which was pretty freaking evident of what was happening. Needless to say, somehow that company determined that it was their employee, and they ended up giving us a call, and the person was very nice. So I, can't get too discouraged on it. So I did chop up the video and remove the employee, but there was no evidence of PII, personal identifying information whatsoever for the business, the employee, the location. So, but we're a small town or a small company messing with a big one, and I guess legalities and logistics of it don't really want to fuck around with it.
You don't want to find out.
Yeah, no, man, but that granted, that's the one. If nobody, whoever's listening out there in podcast world, I run a company, and they were just there, and it was a R22 system. They gassed the system up the day before with 410, blew the compressor.
Oh, dude,
We
yeah.
quoted, yeah, we quoted to do the system change out, and the guy ended up going with the company that destroyed the system because they quote unquote made it right. So,
Made it wrong to
and
make two wrongs don't make a right, though. You know.
What, they
yeah,
give them
well,
a discount after they destroyed the air conditioner or something? Is that what he's talking about?
Probably.
yeah. So, yeah, they put it in for like $6,000, whatever, and they got, again, they're a larger company, so is what
So
it
they
is, I
can
guess.
so they can
Stirring the pot.
bully the little ones.
Yeah, it's like,
No, but my whole thing was like I had kind of forgotten about that part. Like it was an R22. They obviously put in 410 because you can tell by the pressure, and completely screwed over this system, and it looked horrible. Like
mm-hmm,
you didn't have to say anything. You weren't bashing them or anything, but look at the damn system. And
yeah.
I think I told you guys in text, I was like, I would be more pissed because I just went through that with that review that I talked about recently that we got. Like I would be more pissed and just try to, obviously tell our technician something
Hey,
and
Mm-hmm.
handle it internally, not go after the next company. But it is what it is. But that's exactly what I think happened because we had that. I think I mentioned it last time. We had that last year where a guy came in, screwed everything up, or promised something, screwed up
Oh
what I was
yeah.
checking. And because I had condemned a walk in, and he came in like, nah, he's lying. I can fix it. Freaking lasted a day, right? And then he looks bad, and he started, I'm pretty sure he gave them a discount. That's exactly what I think happened, there, right? They probably gave him something free or half off or
Yep.
whatever, and heavily discounted. Because I was in the same boat last year where I'm like, how did this guy get the bid to install the new walk-in when he
Wasn't
screwed
this
up before?
the guy who like started on his own or something, and he was just,
He was trying to give us like a sob story. I don't know how true it is
yeah.
because he was like, I can't
I'm,
find any work, and if you guys could help me out and this and that. And I'm like we don't talk bad about anybody like in general. Like we like you said, we try to stay away from like that drama stuff. And
mm-hmm,
we were like, we don't know what to tell you. Just giving him like a little pointers here and there because he was asking us like how we got into some stuff. But yeah, the guy was saying that he couldn't get work. He wanted help. He wanted us like to subcontract, but we didn't need anything really. And
mm-hmm.
this and that, and then also we're thinking like you're here taking our business. Like how much do you want us to help you out? So yeah, that was that guy, and I don't know. I condemned the unit, or I said it was too much or too costly to worth like not worth repairing. Right? It
Mm-hmm.
needed so many things. I was like, this compressor's not going to work. This compressor costs so much. The unit's falling apart. You're better off getting a new unit. And the guy tried to fix it. Lasted a day, and lo and behold, he gets approved to replace the whole damn system. I was like, are you kidding me? So I don't know. Crap like that happens, and it's so crazy.
Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
I got
He
a
is.
landlord who is now installing his own mini splits.
mystical.
And, I want to tell y'all the whole story. I got a video
Go
coming
ahead,
out.
because I just ranted, so now it's your turn.
I got a video coming out where I'm installing a 3-head Gree mini split that was a prize that I won. The line set was donated, not donated, but yeah, for the video by Duraline,
Oh, okay.
and I've been working
Oh,
really hard to try to get this video together.
yes.
But I told the guy that I'm doing this job for that I was getting the stuff like this so that I could get the job. And this is would normally be like a $15,000 job. But I still ended up making the same amount of money that I would have made if I had bought the equipment myself because the guy's not a jerk. I think I should have. I think I should have. In the end, though, I think I should have charged him some more though because that was a really good job. It turned out good. The installers that came behind me actually did a better job than I was doing of installing it. But I mean, that's what they do. They did a real good job, and I was happy the way it turned out.
Nice.
So how? So you use that? Is that the steel line set?
Steel line set, yeah, and it's.
What do you think?
I'll admit I was a little bit skeptical at first, and and I can tell you some of the problems I had with the only problem I had with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that because I was using it for flares, I wasn't welding with it. And the one point where I had to add on to it, I did that with a press fitting. I didn't put any heat on it, but you
Okay.
can. Okay. And I'll tell you the truth here. The only problem I had with it was that when you flared it, it would be, it had a tendency to crack at the edge of the flare.
Mm.
Mm.
Now, is it? Do they advise for or against flaring on it?
Oh, they want you to do everything with it that you
Okay.
do with copper. I
Oh, okay.
intend, but my intent was to reach out to them and say, hey, is there a preferred method? Because we were using like the spin tool on it,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and that makes it get really hot. In fact, I touched it right after they did it, and
Oh,
it burnt my finger.
I always wear a
So
glove and I keep my hand like 2 feet away from that thing when I do the spin.
it gets hot.
And I can imagine
So
it probably worse on steel.
oh, it works. It gets hot, but I thought, well, maybe that's not the best way to do it. Maybe I should have used the NAVAC tool or something like that. So I
Mm,
intended to reach out to them and say, before we do the video, give me some guidance on the proper way to do this.
do you lube your flares? You can
Some,
throw. Yeah, I was like, the only other thing you can do, I would think, unless they tell you not to use like the spin bits or whatever. The only other thing you can do is add some oil or nylog, I think works too, just to keep it from
some guys
cracking. Spit on
perform
it.
oral sex with a spin bit, and
Yeah, that's
I've
a
seen
whole
them do
other
it.
that's a whole other technique. We don't have to get into that. Uh, we got Pat coming in. I appreciate the compliment, Pat. I will open up some lessons soon. Um, man, but that's interesting because I want to say I've seen that line set before. I didn't know how it worked.
Mm.
I had also seen that you can apparently braise with it like normal
Yes, you
copper.
can. All right, look, here's the deal. They recommend that you use 45% or higher silver content to braise with it, and they prefer the ones that have the flux on the outside of the brazing rod.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to tell you, I soldered a copper coupling on a steel line with number six, and it looked good. It's just a section that I had on it, so it wasn't under pressure or vacuum or anything like that. But it looked solid to me. So if I can do that with number six with 45, it ought to be a piece of cake.
Cool. We'll have to stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How's your I know besides getting what do you call it? Accused of defame how do you say that? Defamation?
Defaming.
Defamation.
There you go. How's work been?
It's been picking up pretty steady. About good
Is it
old
humid where you're at too? Because it was freaking humid this week.
yeah, dude. You just step outside and your balls
Buckets of
drop
sweat.
to your knees. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like
That's
s-
all of Florida. It kind of starts at the state line. Is
Yeah, I was
dude.
gonna say it's probably an everyday thing over there.
humidity and afternoon thunderstorms become a thing about this time of year.
I'll tell you, it's but everything's picking up, guys, and hopefully this summer's a really breakout summer. We're hit striding year two here, and just ready to grow and and see where life takes us and
It's gonna be
continue
it's gonna be a
the
good year.
venture.
We've
Yes.
we've been super busy ourselves, and I was telling Kurt when we started, I'm already having those days where I just kind of want to quit. I'm like, I'm done. Like I'm getting backed up.
Dude,
It's
you're
hot.
over. If you're not getting home till like 9 o'clock at night, over and over and over, you're working yourself too hard.
No, I haven't been working. Well, there's a few days out of the week that happens, but I try to keep it to a minimum. It hasn't happened this week, thankfully. I did work last weekend, I think. So like it's just an abundance of calls, and I'm getting screwed also on parts. I don't know if you guys are having issues with parts. I'm on
Sometimes.
week 8 or 9 on this damn coil, and it looks like it's just not going to happen.
Well, I have been asking ETA
Damn.
or verifying that it's available when it's something important.
Yeah, but it's like, well, I'll have the video going up probably this weekend, but it's like, what the hell can I do? Like this leak is not an easy one to fix because it's in a double row coil, right where you got to split it and get to it. It's a micro leak, so it's not like I'm not seeing it. My leak detector did pick it up, but like I'm not seeing it, and I don't even have the time to do that, to spend a day and take it apart and find it. When when I used to just be able to get a coil and put it in and be done with it. Now I'm like I can't even get the damn thing. So it's just
Um,
frustrating, and it's out of town. Yeah,
I had a
Unbelievable.
I had a 410
freaking
compressor die
Daikin.
on me, and I tried to locate a 410 condenser, and I had it was a Rude system, so I wanted a Remo or a Rude. I wanted to keep it matching,
Yeah.
and there was like one in the country somewhere, and they weren't sure they could get it to me, so I couldn't even quote a 410 condenser for this woman.
Well, this is a 410A system too, so that's why I'm like having my doubts. We might have lost Jake.
Did his battery die?
If he ain't, yeah, he ain't saying anything. Um, what was I gonna say? It's a 410A system. I don't think it's super old. Like it's worth repairing. Like the system is pretty good. Like just visually, it's just that I would love to replace the coil and be done with it. And I did get it going for them. I was like, I'll do a temporary repair and get them cooling. Cause like for them to be without AC, that's their main AC at this restaurant. Like to be without AC and it's like 105 outside, I couldn't leave it like that.
Yeah. I got a mobile home right now that needs a new air conditioner. The landlord has an R22 condenser that he's been storing for 13 years. He wants me to put on this thing.
Dang, that's
So
fun.
it's actually like a dry charge unit, and it's been used. And I was like, I can make it work. If you really want to use this thing,
Yeah.
I can get a coil and convert it to R22 and install a new coil and this used condenser.
Yeah. I mean that's always the thing. Yeah, there he went. That's always the thing, right? Like we can make anything work. Honestly, it's always like, do you want it? Do you really want this, or does the price justify it? Are you gonna pay for it? Like we can make it work.
Dude, it was like this. That he didn't even ask my price. He said, "Just do it."
Oh, okay.
So they're going to get like a 407C system installed probably next week.
I think I heard Jake trying to get back in. Um, there he is. I don't know if you can hear us.
I have no idea.
We hear you.
Yeah, I've been trying to get one of those, bro.
You know
Undie
who
sponsor.
makes. You know who sent. I was actually excited to
I,
tell you. I talked to Brunt. It's not a sponsor, but they sent some out. They got underwear now.
Who?
Brunt.
huh?
Oh,
I
Made in
thought they were.
America.
I don't have the package with me. It's in the other room. I don't know, but they're pretty comfortable. They make a lot of good stuff, but I thought they
You're
were
not
an
wearing them now.
older. No. Um they they're a pretty new company. I just realized they've only been open a couple of years. Um but yeah, they reached out. They sent some underwear. And there was another company that was, I don't know if you got the email too, because we usually get the same emails, that wanted to talk about a deal. But I gotta look for it. I was
nasty
like, oh, this
calls
is,
and
About underwear.
yeah. They must have mixed up and got me mixed with you, because I was like,
Ah,
this should have gone to Jake.
these sons of bitches. Who's the company?
Brunt.
Bat. Well, Brunt was the one that sent me some, but Bamboo Cool. I don't want to pull up the email because there's a dude there's a dude modeling them. I'm not gonna pull that up.
Bamboo.
Bamboo Cool. Comfort, breathable, skin friendly, moisture wicking men's boxer briefs.
These son, these sons of bitches. Do
Maybe
they
I'll get
not
us
know?
an underwear deal pretty soon.
Let's do it.
I'll talk to Brunt.
I'll talk to Brent. Yeah, let your boys
Uh,
know.
is shoes or
Not
pants?
charging.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
they also have work pants. I need to try those out too. Their shoes feel like sneakers. They don't feel like real boots, and they're comfortable. They actually came out with sneakers recently that I want to try. Here we go. We already got Red Wing comments.
That's what I wear. I got a pair of Red Wings.
Are you a diehard?
No,
Both of
it's
you?
actually my first pair. They're really good.
That's
I just
good old
remember
Georgia boot made in China.
my I just remember my dad always wearing Red
Assembled in
Wings,
USA.
and so I got my first pair almost 2 years ago now, and they're holding up pretty good. They're the mock toes. They're freaking awesome.
I don't think I've tried them.
That's
Today
a good
was
one, Leon.
today was close to being 100. We've been over 100 all week.
Oh, not us. You know, the real heat just got to us a little while ago because we were overcast for so long. But here comes another front came through like yesterday with some rain and it cooled off again. So I'm hoping we get some hot weather to start returning.
It's
Be
crazy. Yeah.
nice. That'd be real nice.
Refrigeration Devil says they got some tornadoes over in Alabama.
Yeah, that
Thoughts and
front.
prayers.
Yeah.
You know what season it is?
It's that sassy season, dog.
Swamp ass season.
They got to put that on shirt. SAS.
Zingers today. When we were talking about the line set earlier and the techniques, line set with the gag reflex.
So terrible. It's wrong, man. So you have faith in that line set, huh, Kurt?
Well, he has to.
Yeah. Well,
See how I looked away, though? See, a body language expert
that kind of
such as
steel is
myself
already being
noticed.
used in. That kind of steel is already being used in other refrigeration products, some commercial stuff more likely, because of its ability to handle high pressure. But I don't think it poses any risk to anything. I just need to learn how to manipulate it better, and I don't think it's a risk to the system. Not the way that I did things there, not in any way.
You right. You right. Heads up on 3%.
Everybody has their experiences or brand loyalty. Pat destroyed his Brunts, and they told him to buy some insoles. I don't know. I've had mine for over a year, I think now, and they're still in pretty decent shape. They're starting to wear out, but they're not gone yet. I just feel like it's time for an upgrade, so I might buy some.
Well, do they sell
Yeah,
Bruns at your
yeah.
local boot store, or y'all are ordering these?
They're sent out to me, so I tried them because they sent me like a couple pairs.
I'm talking
Boo.
about the people that are talking about the Bruns. Are they having to order them online?
I'm wondering if they just ordered them and like that again. We were talking about that earlier, not being able to touch them, feel them, try them out in person, and you
I
order
know
some.
if they're not in my local boot store, I'm probably not going to
Yeah,
buy them.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
I'm the same because I didn't buy the Brunts initially until they sent them. I tried them, and then I was like, oh, I like them, and now I'm using them. But like, yeah, like we mentioned earlier, it sucks when you can't feel it, try it out, all that.
Yep.
what's really nice about the Red Wing stores, man, it's definitely an experience, and they do a good job of like taking care of you. And then when you go in and you go get them oiled up, and then they'll change the
Oh yeah,
laces for you.
get the whole
They're pretty
experience.
good. Prior to those, I had a pair of USA made Carhartts that lasted me about 5 years. They were really good, but of course they stopped making those. They don't have any USA made boots no more. And then prior to that, I had a pair of USA made Carolina loggers that I really liked as well. So I like to stick with the USA themed ones, and I usually get 3 to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, Brun is, I think, starting to do the USA thing. But I did a quick search. Like, I don't see any. It's all like online orders.
Chippewas. Yeah, I want a pair of Chippewas.
Well, dude, I'm gonna tell you the truth. My wife has a nose like a bloodhound, and none of my
Whoa,
boots
whoa,
last
easy.
more. None of my boots last more than like 8 months, and she's like, "Get them out of here."
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. I'll tell you, hey, Lakin.
Well, Keen is another one I hear about. I think
Don't they make Western?
they make what?
If I'm not mistaken, don't they make Western boots too?
I've seen some. I don't know if it's them. What was the comment? What's up,
I
Brian?
almost got me a pair of area. Just give me. I just need one. I just want to see something.
Non-slip shoes. I just try.
These smell just fine, bro. See, they don't stick to the. See, these are the ones.
And you just probably got home after a long day. You know what it is?
Well, bam, nailed it, son. Well, there's a reason they stay so fresh. There's a reason, Kurt. Adrian knows. I think you know.
Yeah.
I could have smelled these all day, bud. You know what? We need to clip this because the only reason my feet stay so dry and my boots smell so good is because hit it, Adrian.
You got those Camel City Mill socks.
Boom. They got a new colorway.
American made. You got those vents to
No.
keep you cool, and they feel really good all day.
and and they look good. They don't fade. So they got
I
gray,
don't.
white,
I
and
don't.
black.
Yeah, I don't take care of like as far as washing. I throw everything together. I throw everything in the dryer. I do try to keep it on a
Mm,
not on the hottest
mm.
setting. But yeah, they've made it through, and I have no issues. That's a good segue.
Let me tell you something. I'm on 2%. That worked out great. Yep, that's it.
Right before
It worked
you,
out as planned.
yeah, right before you dip out.
While I sit back here
Yeah,
and grin
right,
and bear it, God, these socks. Y'all gonna kill me with these socks.
bro. I'm telling you. Well,
Proud
you wait till the
supporter.
underwear comes.
You need to get them on
No,
some.
no, I don't want to wait for that. I don't want to. I don't want it now. I don't want to wait for it.
It's
Oh
gonna
shoot!
happen one of these days. It's gonna happen.
It is. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it big, guys. Hell, we'll be on. Who's Calvin Klein when you got the Knights, bro?
Eventually, if it doesn't, eventually we'll just make our own.
Boom, nailed it.
There is already
All
a
right.
clothing company that I want to target.
We just come out with our own. That's the solution.
That's what I'm talking about. Come out with one and
I have
go after the
ideas.
same. Go
I
after the
have
same market.
yes, I have ideas actually. We'll get there.
I just
Um,
had a crappy. Um, I
yeah,
can't read. Sorry.
Pat deals with a lot of he has experiences, and he's like, I'm petty and will hold one hell of a grudge.
Good. Good.
Dude, sometimes if somebody pisses me off enough, I'll put a note in QuickBooks, do not service, or
Yeah,
right at the top of the notes, read before going, so that I do not forget the injustice that was done.
Jason Johnson is on
Oh
fire
man.
today. Camel City Mill drawers, Camel Toe brand.
Oh my God.
I think I hijacked that line like about 9 months ago in a video. I said something similar. I was like camel mill with my camel toe.
Oh yeah, because
I
your
said we need
pants how
yeah, which they've seemingly broken
are
in
the
pretty
new
good.
ones better?
They're tight. They're tight. I
Toit,
haven't.
toit.
They're thick, dog. Yeah, tight like a tiger, like Tony the tiger. They are. Yeah, I do prefer the material of some True Works. Wish they were just weren't so baggy. That's all. Sound like a baggy pant. A
Are
nice
these true
taper
work?
looks good. The ones I wear
Yeah.
daily are True Works. Yeah,
Oh okay. I've always wondered
I
about those.
yeah they're but dude, you sweat your ass off. You go in the attic. I mean, you'll be looking like you jumped in a pool, but it
Boom.
dries off.
We already got a
Nightwear.
name. Nightwear.
That's
We got
good.
it. We're gonna.
That's
Well, dude, I'm
awesome.
gonna tell you, there's already somebody doing what we do who's trailblazing on that field right that you're talking about right there.
It's really only that one, I
What?
think.
What doing nighttime jammies?
No, the blue collar clothing.
Can you say the name? Is it
You're
Ben?
wearing.
Ben
Oh,
You're
does the
wearing.
clothing.
that's
You're wearing it.
Zach. He's openly promoting his
Oh.
trade grind.
Oh, that one.
Oh, I saw. Okay, who was wearing? Were you wearing that shirt the other day, Adrian, on a live or something?
Probably. He gave me one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm at one
so
percent.
that's why I'm saying he's like trailblazing for us. I mean, that's
Oh, okay, okay.
what I'm talking about, doing something like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm interested in seeing what he does with it. Um, we'll see. We'll be right behind.
The
That's
fella,
so.
I think I've told y'all many times I don't watch his videos for the content, but to kind of learn and
Do it,
the videography
Pat.
and stuff like that. But he's got a wealth of information there. I'm gonna try to tap into it.
Somebody's
Yeah.
got a man crush.
Well, he's doing a good job at what he's doing,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm not afraid to say that I want you learn from other people.
Get a piece of that pie.
Yes.
Jason was complaining about it being 100 degrees up north. He said he was sweating like a. I don't think he meant hole. I think he meant another word.
Hewer.
Sweating, sweating like a
Or in
whore in a
church,
church today. Yeah.
Shit. One.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
But
everybody for tuning in, and I just it's gonna
what
drop out soon. So
I was gonna say, what percentage are you at? Like one?
I'm on one. Yeah, we're on one. And I
there,
tried plugging in to my,
Get your
and I
little
tried
thing
plugging
in.
into my thing. Oh yeah, appreciate everybody. Everybody have a great Friday.
No,
Enjoy
I meant
yourselves, and happy Memorial Day. And
and the balloons,
what was it?
the balloons and
I'm
everything.
reading the comments.
Oh shit! I can't do the. I don't know
You're
if my
disabled.
shit because I don't know. It's not working. Anyways,
Kurt.
you
Oh,
guys got
Jason.
plans this week?
Well, real quick, Jason is saying Kurt is a warrior every single day posting.
Yeah.
I try. I enjoy it.
Yeah. You're a you're a trailblazer, bro.
The cool part is that we're influencing some of the young kids coming in the business, and we develop a community of people like us, business owners or techs or something that do have similar interests, and that's the part I like about it.
Hell yeah.
Real quick, Mike said he was working on something, so he was working late. Later, Mike, make it safe. Home.
Peace.
But yeah, we had just talked about that because like we all get those messages, right? Somebody in that going to trade school or getting into the trade, or I've even had guys that are like, you inspired me to open up my business. I'm like, oh shit, I hope I didn't steer you wrong there, but it's cool to get those messages.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool indeed.
It is very hard for most people to be able to open a business, and
I hear that. I hear the percentages, but
well, but for HVAC, it is a low initial price you have to pay just to get in. I mean, you got to have an outfitted van, basically an outfitted van, and maybe an iPad, and you can get started. But it's a lot of work just to get those customers and everything. You better be prepared.
we lost him. um, yeah, I mean, and that's the only thing. I guess we can wrap up with this topic, but like that's the only thing because I see guys going out there and they buy brand new vans and trucks or whatever, and they wrap them immediately, and you still got to buy the tools, right? You need all the recovery, the vacuum. I bought all that stuff at hand me downs, right? Some guys were selling them. I bought them used, and you got to work with what you got. And we did it that way, a pickup truck, used tools, and work on getting the customers and the work and the income. And then you can buy the nice stuff and outfit everything.
You're right. Like that van I bought, that didn't come. That was over 10 years after I'd been in business.
I was gonna say I barely got a transit myself. I'm like, this is nice. I've never had a nice van like this.
All right.
Because I had all
But
we had. It was funny because we went to go get a measurement on our trucks today, right? Like we want to get everything. Mine was wrapped first, and we're getting the rest of the lineup wrapped. We decided on because we got new guys that came in. They got their own van. We used to get Astro vans, and my dad still buys them. I hated them, and we went over there and my dad's like, "Oh, I need my truck wrapped," and he measured it and he brought it over. And the guy's like, "What else you got?" Or what were we looking? What were you thinking of? My dad's like, "Oh, we got an Astro that we got, one of the new guys." And he's like, "An Astro? I haven't seen one of those in forever." And I was like, "I don't know. My dad loves them because he gave me one when we started. I didn't like it. I moved into a Chevy Express. I had a couple of those before I finally got a Transit, and now I only want the Transit. Right? It's been way nicer, in my opinion." And I was like,
Well,
"No, we still got some Astros, and we're probably gonna wrap them."
well, it's like this. My business was being successful. I had the money, and that great big old van was available, and
Yeah.
all I could think about was how nice it would be to have all that room. And
But
yeah, I walked away.
that's also a cool little like goal for you, right? Like you start and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna make enough to buy the van that I want, or the tools that I want, the Milwaukee stuff that I want." It's always like
Yeah.
you're working towards something, and it's possible.
But in the beginning, because my wife was bringing home a good income, in the beginning, all the money that I was making, I wasn't paying to
Mm.
myself. We were just putting it back into the business
Oh yeah.
slowly. For example, building inventory a little bit at a time. And so it was always going back in.
Refrigeration Devil's like, "Oh, I remember those. I never liked the damn Astro, but I was stuck in it for a long time." Uh, oh, and then commercial. Pat was like, "He's back in a Savannah." I remember we had one of those too. That was a long ass van. Hasn't changed in 30 years. I didn't even know they
Mhm.
still made them. We had one of our guys had one. I never liked it.
You got to get used to driving a real long vehicle if it's one of those long ones. The
Yeah,
first
one
one
of
I
our
ever drove was like extended version. It was like 13 feet long or something, and I kept backing into people's trees or
dang.
goalpost. I mean, I had to learn how to drive a long vehicle.
Well, the guy that had it was really good because he never had an issue with it. I was like, "I don't want it. You take it." I got the Express. Let me see. Oh, Unkmeister had the Astro with the white wall tires. That's interesting.
Yeah, that would look funny.
Eddie's like, thanks to you guys for motivating me. And then he said he's working. He's about 80% ready to get his, or waiting on his license to arrive, and he'll be good to go. Oh, that's good, man.
That's good.
Normal vans suck. I'm spoiled with the high tops. I haven't gotten a high top yet. We'll see if that's the next one.
It is nice.
You get to walk in
You
and
know, one of the big benefits that I get to tell people about and having a high top van like that is you can close the door and have tinted windows and you're sealed off in there and nobody can see you.
yeah, it does
You
sound
gotta
nice.
pee, you can pee in a bottle right back there and nobody will see it.
Yeah,
You
you
ain't
can
got
do.
to hide behind the door or anything like that. I mean, to me, that's a luxury. All I have to do is just be pulled over on the side of the road, and I ain't got. It's a private little space in the back of your vehicle.
You know it. All right, guys, I'm going through the comments really quick. I think we got to everything, and I think we're already at an hour, so I think we're good to go. Appreciate you, Unkmeister. Knights are solid influencers. Kurt always giving the good advice. We appreciate you guys. Anything else you want to end on?
Nope.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
You gone, Adrian?